So you're probably familiar with Seasons magazine, which started about 13 years ago in Connecticut, and now they're expanding to focus on the LGTBQ community. This month, CT Voice makes its debut.
Yeah, we're happy to be joined by the owner and publisher, James Tolley, along with John Pika-Sneeden, who is not only an advisor to Connecticut Voice, but also the executive director of the Connecticut Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce. We want to welcome both of you here to CT Style.
Thanks for having us, Ryan. Teresa, thank you.
Absolutely.
So how did this all get started? Where did the idea come from?
It actually started from a client of mine. I was talking to him in New Haven, and he said, "Hey, Jim, there's a great Chamber of Commerce that's really had an impact on my business." And I said, "Okay, what's the name of the chamber?" And he said, "It's the Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Connecticut." I said, "I didn't even know there was one." So long story short, I signed up Seasons magazines. I got to know my friend here. I was very impressed with the passion of the chamber, their mission, their focus. And then wheels started turning, and about 6 months later I said, "Hey, John," I sent him a text. "I have an idea." John got back to me, I think in about 1.3 seconds.
Yeah.
He said, "What are you thinking?" I said, "Well, let's take our time." So that was probably about almost 2 years ago. We've been taking our time, patience, forming partnerships within the community, with leaders, with some of the nonprofits, and we sit here today.
Wow. Well, congratulations. I mean, this is a big undertaking, taking 2 years, but what does it mean for you? You're already involved in the community and businesses, and now to be able to have that, no pun intended, but a larger voice through a magazine.
Yes. It really does give everybody in Connecticut the opportunity for the LGBT community, not necessarily just the business community, but the community at large. Connecticut has a very large LGBT community here, and so having this voice, having this magazine out there now, and Jim and I have talked about this multiple times throughout the last 2 years, that it has to be something that shows style. It has to be something that shows a quality to the LGBT life, not just you know, bars and you know, drinking and stuff like that.
You're telling stories as well.
Major stories about LGBT here in Connecticut. It's called the Connecticut Voice for a reason. The reason is that it's about Connecticut, the people that live in Connecticut, their abilities, health, wellness, fashion, entertainment, business, and it's wonderful to have all of these things put into one magazine.
Sure, it's almost surprising it hasn't existed before, right?
Well,
yes.
we talked about that.
Yes, in all honesty, yes. So that was part of my conversation, and looking and doing some research on it, I was surprised. Now, there's been some newspapers and so forth, and everybody does a great job.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was anything on this scale.
And the quality.
And the quality of what we do. Again, you mentioned we've been doing Seasons magazines for 13 years, and Ryan, you hit the nail on the head. It's about telling a story. And with each one of the feature stories that we try to do in here, we want to tell a story, whether you're familiar with the topic or it's completely brand new.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we've done with Seasons, and we've done it here with Connecticut Voice.
So if some of our viewers want to sign up, is it on a subscription basis? I mean, how do our viewers get involved?
It's free.
It's free.
Wow.
Free is a good four-letter word.
Yeah.
It is free. So all they have to do is go to ctvoicemag.com. There is a button up there. You can fill out your information, and you get it for free.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great.
And we're going to look for our friend Jocelyn Lamenta on the cover of Seasons.
She
Right,
is.
in New Haven?
So with Seasons of New Haven, Jocelyn will be on our cover. That'll be out the latter part of March.
Very good.
And we're thrilled with a great interview with Jocelyn.
Excellent.
So,
All right, well, we're going to sign up for CT Voice. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being here, and good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Congrats.
Giving us the opportunity.
All right, stay with us.